Welcome to Twin Flames Embrace. I'm Deborah, Certified Ascension Coach by Twin Flames Universe, and in today's video I'll be sharing with you amazing tips to actually navigate successfully your Twin Flame journey and of course coming to Twin Flame Union and Harmonious Twin Flame Union and beyond. So let's get cracking. One and the first tip that I'm gonna give you is take a deep breath and don't give so much into how your relationship with your twin flame is looking right now. I know a lot of you are coming to this journey experiencing physical separation, and of course this triggers a lot of anxiety and fears and anguish that we may never be together with our twin flame, but that's not the case. The best thing that you can do is just take it easy. Again, take a deep breath, calm down. And why am I sharing this? Because if I would have known this at the beginning of my journey, it would have taken me even far less time to be with my twin flame than the years that it actually took. So this is my first recommendation, is to, again, chill, relax. Everything is unfolding perfectly. It's great that you have the desire and that you have come to learn about twin flames and you are digging a little more information about how you can navigate this connection. And of course, as we move forward, I will share with you the exact same things that brought me success in my twin flame journey and that have made me possible to be with my twin flame in union, get engaged, and hopefully very soon get married too. And the second thing that I will share with you, and I think this is the key ingredient to having a smooth sailing through your twin flame journey, is understanding how the connection functions, how the dynamic functions. A lot of us come to this journey believing that we can treat it as any other relationship, like prior relationships that we had, where there are at least like these power games or these, I'm gonna give this in order to receive this, and this give to get something. Doesn't quite work between twin flames. It actually has the opposite effect. This pushes them like really farther away from you, and it creates even more like separation between the two of you, which is exactly what you don't want. So why am I saying that understanding the dynamic it's important? Because when we understand at the core of who we are, and like we follow the logic as to why twin flames are created as one, and that they function as one unique being, but that is experiencing itself through two different like people, this makes it easier to relax in how everything is unfolding. I feel like a lot of times we fall for this trap of believing that we are separate from our twin flame, and then we feed, it's like throwing more fuel to the fire. Now more fuel to this fire of fear that they are there, I'm here, we will never be together, we are not talking, we are not seeing each other, there's always something, there's always a but, and we never get to meet even when we agreed on like encountering or something. And this is what makes the twin flame union, a twin flame couple, so unique and particular in their dynamic, is that because at the core you are one being with them. This means that your twin flame works as a mirror of you. They are holding up a mirror so that you can find the places inside yourself, inside your mind, inside your consciousness, in which you are not making choices out of unconditional self-love and self-acceptance, but the contrary. You are actually making choices out of fear. And this is what you will see manifest in your journey when you see your twin flame kind of like running away from you or being very, very distant from you. They are just showing you where you are not having a close relationship with yourself first and foremost. And this is the secret ingredient to having actual success in this journey, is to cultivate a healthy relationship with yourself first, and of course in your relationship with life, God, or the universe, however you would like to call it. And it's from this relationship that you start cultivating with yourself and that you start healing yourself into, with the help of the mirror exercise that we've always mentioned in our videos, this is how you actually start creating a solid foundation for your twin flame union to blossom and flourish and actually deepen and develop. This is how everyone in the Twin Flame Universe community that we are part of and that we always share the links of have experienced themselves, is that the closer they were to themselves and to their beliefs and their truth and their good feelings and like this desires and dreams that they wanted to manifest for themselves, almost without seeking it, they actually manifested being with their twin flames. And some of them actually got into harmonious union, which is having a harmonious relationship with yourself, life, and with your twin flame. And this is something that also can be cultivated. It doesn't happen overnight, but it's this from this place of inner knowing that you actually come to be with your twin flame. It's never by chasing them. I understand that this can be very triggering, that you are seeking to have a conversation with them as soon as possible, and like doesn't matter what it takes, and you are gonna just like spill the beans and tell them that they're your twin flame and chase them down the street and send them thousands of messages or even presents, who knows, only to try to get their attention and their validation of the connection, when in truth all that you are required is to know that within yourself first, and in trusting in that knowing that of course can be cultivated. Only then you will find it easier to relax in everything that is unfolding. This is why one of my first tips was, don't get too hung up on how it's looking like, because a lot of the times there are just certain upsets or blocks to being together that need to be worked through in order to be removed from the way and actually allow your twin flame to come into your life and you actually be able to receive them too. Because a lot of us, I don't know if that's been your case, but I've experienced this at the beginning. I was like, oh, I just want love, I want to be with my twin flame. And then I learned, okay, but your twin flame is your perfect mirror and they are an aspect of you. So when you are calling in your twin flame, you are calling in everything that you are. And I was like, I don't know if I want to call in everything that I am. There are certain parts I'm not very happy about myself. So I'm not sure I want this, but I just want to be with my twin flame because I was looking to fulfill an emptiness that I was feeling. And at the same time, I was like, oh, okay, but this person is gonna bring everything that I am to the surface. I'm not sure if I want to look at everything. I'm like, no, thank you. I'm good like this. But I want to be with my twin flame, but I don't want to have like everything right now put in front of me. And so you have to make up a choice. Like you have to make up your mind whether you are gonna choose to keep hiding from yourself and can keep putting these parts of you that you don't feel comfortable about under the rug, or are you gonna take the steps to actually find peace in these places, bring love in these places, and allow yourself to be ready to receive all the love that you are actually like seeking and craving and calling in. It's a little difficult for your twin flame to manifest in your life, in your reality, when you're calling them in, but at the same time pushing them away. It's like, you were like, are we here, are we there? You cannot have it both ways. You have to be very clear. And this doesn't mean that you are not gonna choose to be gentle with yourself throughout the journey and throughout the process of coming together with your true twin flame. But it does require to be very clear in what your choice is and what your desires lay. If you really, 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 truly desire to be with your twin flame, then like everything in life, some effort is gonna be required. But there's no need for you to chase. Chase means that you are giving power to this belief that you are separate from your twin flame, that you cannot be together, that there's something in between you two that is preventing you from coming into union and into harmonious union. Whereas when you can relax in the knowing that you're already one, that it doesn't matter how you take the steps or how long it takes, as long as you're choosing to heal, as long as you're choosing to cultivate that inner relationship with yourself If your twin flame is another aspect of you, they cannot but align with the choice of self-love that you are making, and they will naturally come to you, as my twin flame Paco has come into my life very naturally, as I was also choosing to cultivate this personal relationship with myself and of course with life. So don't fret if you're experiencing twin flame separation. There are many ways that you can put an end to it. The one that we share is through inner healing and with the mirror exercise and the teachings of union that we always mention in our videos. I invite you to check them out. Every single link, you are gonna find it in the description of this video, and don't hesitate to call in your support. We know that the journey can be challenging and nobody needs to do it alone. So thank you for joining me in this video. I hope to see you in the next ones, and reach out if you need more help.